Welcome to Bible and Wi-Fi.
Welcome to Bible and Wi-Fi, 333.
333. This is day one on the second week we've been doing this. So
Yeah.
You're in your second week of school.
Yep.
That much closer to Christmas break.
Yeah, and we're starting a new series too.
Yep.
God is pursuing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, we need to do a sponsor real fast.
Earn some money.
Yeah.
So here's my first sponsor, if you don't mind me going first. My first sponsor is Uncrustable.
Where's it at?
In my belly.
All right. Okay. My first sponsor is Swedish Fish.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring
Easy for you to
the
say.
old school high voltage logo and
The high
school logo. All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thaddeus' birthday's coming up soon.
Shh. Yeah.
All right.
Can't wait.
All right.
It's a surprise party.
for Thaddeus?
Yeah.
Don't let him know.
No, shh.
Elaine, if you're watching this.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
hey, what are we doing first? What do we got?
Well, we've got a new series, and to do it, let's kick it off with the game. All
Okay,
right?
I love them.
We've got the Bean Boozled game.
Woo.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you've never seen Bean Boozled, this is made by Jelly Belly, and the way that it works is it has jelly bellies that look the same, and this one, for instance, is either a pear or a booger. And you don't know. I tried sniffing them to see if I could tell, so I could have a slight advantage. Doesn't work.
No.
So
Could be a pair of boogers. So anyway, go ahead.
Yep. So we're each gonna eat 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna spin my little spinner, and it's on the dead fish or the strawberry thing.
All right.
So just reach in there and
Find it.
get this,
Pop it in.
and then I eat.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna. I'm all alone.
You want me to do mine?
No,
right
no,
now?
I'll go.
Which one was it?
Well, I'm not sure. I might have Corona.
You might. Oh boy.
I don't know.
It's not terrible though.
No.
So I'm guessing it might be the strawberry or maybe the peach.
Or a barf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here's.
Oh, now the aftertaste is kicking in. It's fish.
It's fish.
Yeah. Took a minute there.
All right. I've got buttered popcorn or rotten egg.
Dude, that'll sneak up on you.
How's that water?
It's fish.
All right. Buttered popcorn or rotten egg. We might
Oh,
just do
good
one
luck.
of these.
No, 2. Come on.
Buttered popcorn.
Oh, you. Oh, lucky.
That's delicious.
Okay, here I'm going again. Ooh, I got the white one, or it's dirty dishwater or birthday cake. Ooh.
So make sure you get the one with the speckles in it.
I got to get the speckles. Is that?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Man, I'm wasting a lot. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, I got it.
Got it?
Birthday cake.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a lot better than the last one?
yeah.
All right, last one.
Oh, yeah.
I've got berry blue or toothpaste.
That's not really bad.
No, that's not
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah. What'd you get?
Toothpaste.
Nice.
Man, it tastes just like spearmint, yeah.
Minty fresh.
It's
Yeah, that
actually
wasn't
kinda nice.
really a current. Yeah.
Mm.
But anyway,
I lucked out.
hey, seriously, we always have a point. What's the point of this game, man?
Yeah, sorry. Let's
Yeah.
eat my jello back.
That's all right. That's all right.
God always wants to continue feeding us so that
Right.
we can grow,
Right.
right? Feeding us. He wants us to be chewing on and digesting his wisdom instead of the wisdom of the world.
Yeah.
So the really good tasting ones were supposed to represent Christ's love and his will and his plan for our lives. But the bad tasting one, like the fish that you had, was supposed to represent the wisdom that the world is trying to tell us. And we need to focus on the will of God
Yeah.
and be diligent in distinguishing what that will is so that we're careful putting in the things in our lives that can make us grow and also grow the people around us. So what I want to do real fast is I want to read Isaiah chapter 5. This is verses 1 through 7. It says, I will sing for the one I love a song about his vineyard. My loved one had a vineyard on a fertile hillside. He dug it up and cleared it of stones and planted it with the choicest vines. He built up a watchtower in it and cut out a winepress as well. Then he looked for a crop of good grapes, but it yielded only bad fruit. Now you dwellers in Jerusalem and people of Judah, judge between me and my vineyard. What more could have been done for my vineyard than I have done for it? When I looked for good grapes, why did it yield only bad? Now I tell you what I am going to do to my vineyard. I will take away its hedge, and it will be destroyed. I will break down its wall, and it will be trampled. I will make a wasteland, neither pruned nor cultivated, and briars and thorns will grow there. Not good for a vineyard.
No.
I will command the clouds not to rain on it. The vineyard of the Lord Almighty is the nation of Israel, and the people of Judah are the vines he delighted in. And he looked for justice, but saw bloodshed, for righteousness, but he heard cries of distress. And in this section of scripture, talks about a vineyard, right? In case you missed that.
Yep.
But God talks about how much he loved his people in it. That's what the whole first part of that chapter is all about. And although he's given his people and his vineyard multiple advantages, even the people he expected the most from have done the least. So we're going to explore the metaphor just a little bit and what it meant to the original audience and what it can mean for us as well.
Right. So this is 600 years before Jesus. It's talking about people of Israel and how they've been unfaithful. They've probably worshipped idols, and as a result, the nation's conquered. And it kind of, if the nation's the vineyard, and when it gets conquered, it's like there's no rain, there's briars and all that. And it's kind of a punishment to get their attention. And so the very first point we want to make today, and we want to kind of now take this scripture, we kind of know what it means for the original people. Now we want to bring it to what it means to us. The first thing is remembering where you began helps to see where you are. And the whole point is, Israel, he reminds Israel of what all he's done for them, so that they know why they're where they're at now. And so I want you here, that are watching, I want you to think about, when did you first notice that God was working in your life? And that's what I want to ask you, Corey, is maybe you would share that. But when would you describe as your beginning point with God?
Probably in the womb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being the son of a preacher, my family was always in the church, and God has always been a big part of our life. So I've been in church even before I was ever born.
Right. But what would you say, when was your baptism?
My baptism was when I was 10.
Okay.
So October 16th, 2005. It was 1 week after my dad's birthday. That's how I remember. But I would say that was my real beginning of God in my life. And it's difficult, too, because I remember I wanted to be baptized when I was even younger, but my dad held me off, and I'm thankful that he did, because I didn't fully understand everything that went into it, even when I got baptized.
Right. And so here's the point. And we could use Corey's life, we could use the people of Israel, that God's been working in your life the whole way, even when you couldn't see it, like with your grandparents or your parents, before it came to you. And the people of Israel, God was always working in their life. Before King David, there was the judges, and before that there was Moses and Abraham, and God's always been guiding these people. And it's important for us to remember that God is always, generations before we are, putting people in the right places so that he could draw us to him. And when we drift away from what God really wants us to do, we can always remember that we can return to him, because he really has loved us all along. And that's super important. God has loved you all along. So you got to remember where you began, and it helps you know where you're at.
Absolutely. I love that point. I'm excited for this lesson, for this whole series. It's going to be great. Be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Tune in the next couple of days,
3:33.
Awesome. All right. Thanks.
See you guys.